Joe Rogan denounced Oprah Winfrey and released horrifying new details about who are the Hollywood celebrities that have done immoral things and now don't like that the public is finding this out. Rogan revealed details about how he is just trying to be on the right side of the history and he is against the ideology that is destroying the country. Also, it's very well known how Rogan is despised in Hollywood and has been denounced for his honest opinions. And Joe Rogan responded by saying that Hollywood celebrities that have done immoral things, they don't care about it. They just don't like that the public is finding this out. Besides, Rogan was optimistic and explained why he thinks that Americans will prevail and overcome this terrible agenda that is destroying the country from within. So let's start from the beginning. So Joe Rogan shared a lot of very interesting details that Hollywood celebrities, including Oprah Winfrey, are doing in Hollywood that the general public does not know at all, and Rogan was very honest about what he knows. Rogan has pointed out that many Hollywood figures seem to dismiss or mock Trump supporters, which he feels only deepens the divide between political groups. He argued that this disdain for Trump supporters reflects a broader issue in Hollywood, where celebrities use their fame to push political messages without taking the time to listen to opposing perspectives. Hollywood celebrities think that their political opinions are very important, and they even warn about how they will leave Twitter or country or something else if people won't behave as they want. For example, there are a lot of warnings from them about democracy if Trump wins. And according to Rogan, this is wrong. In his view, Hollywood elites often focus on virtue signaling and aligning themselves with progressive ideals without fully understanding the concerns of the working class or rural Americans who supported Trump. Rogan has expressed frustration that these celebrities use their platforms to polarize the political landscape further instead of engaging in meaningful dialogue. Rogan responded that these messages are total lies and dishonest. Also on Joe Rogan Experience, Rogan denounced this agenda that Hollywood celebrities are promoting. He said, "They don't want to hear anything that opposes to their talking points. That's their agenda, to suppress opposing viewpoints, because it doesn't stand up to scrutiny." And this conflict between Rogan and Hollywood celebrities started 4 years ago. That's when in 2021, Joe Rogan criticized Oprah Winfrey for promoting what he described as false ideas related to the concept of the power of visualization, especially in reference to the book The Secret. Rogan believed that her endorsement of The Secret was misleading and harmful. He pointed out that while positive thinking can play a role in one's success, The Secret oversimplified this process by suggesting that simply visualizing success without taking necessary action was enough to achieve it. And in the last few years, Rogan's conflict with Hollywood celebrities got even worse. In 2022, Joe Rogan ramped up his criticism of Hollywood award shows, particularly targeting the Oscars and Golden Globes for becoming overly political and self-congratulatory. On his podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, Rogan frequently pointed out how these events had shifted from celebrating artistic achievement to platforms for celebrities to lecture the public on political and social issues. He found this focus off-putting, believing that the shows alienated viewers who tuned in for entertainment rather than political messaging. Rogan remarked, "It used to be fun. Now it's like, who's going to preach at us this time?" His sentiments reflected a broader cultural backlash against award shows that were seen as out of touch with everyday people. Rogan also criticized the atmosphere of self-righteousness that has developed within these ceremonies. He felt that the lavish lifestyles of many Hollywood stars made their moral posturing seem hypocritical. He commented, "You have these people who live in mansions, flying around in private jets, and they're lecturing us on how to live." To Rogan, this disconnect between the Hollywood elite and regular people made their political statements ring hollow. His critique extended to the way award shows were organized and scripted, often revolving around predictably safe and popular political causes that didn't reflect the real diversity of thought in the world. In 2023, Joe Rogan took aim at Hollywood's relationship with China, criticizing celebrities and film studios for what he called pandering to Chinese authorities in order to maintain access to the lucrative market. On his podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, Rogan pointed out how major Hollywood productions often alter or censor their content to comply with China's strict government regulations. He expressed frustration that Hollywood, which prides itself on freedom of expression, would compromise its artistic integrity to appease a foreign government. Rogan stated, "It's crazy that these billion-dollar studios and celebrities who constantly preach about freedom and values will bend the knee to China just to get their movies shown there." Rogan's critique went beyond the studios. also targeting individual celebrities who, in his view, avoid discussing China's political issues out of fear of losing market access. He suggested that many high-profile stars prefer to stay silent or make vague, non-committal statements when it comes to China's human rights violations. He cited examples like the NBA's fallout with China, where prominent figures backed away from speaking out against China's government. "They'll speak out against injustice here in America," Rogan said. "But when it comes to China, they go quiet because they know they'll lose money." This stance echoed Rogan's broader frustrations with the entertainment industry's selective activism. And today in 2024, conflict got even worse when Joe Rogan expressed his frustration with Hollywood actors who publicly support politicians, arguing that many do so without a deep understanding of the issues. On the Joe Rogan Experience, he criticized the way celebrities use their platforms to endorse candidates or political causes, often in a simplistic or superficial manner. Rogan pointed out that while actors have every right to share their opinions, their influence often distorts political discourse, as many fans follow their advice without critically examining the policies being promoted. He remarked, "You have actors who make millions of dollars pretending to be someone else, now telling people how to vote. They're completely out of touch with the realities most people face." Rogan further expressed concern about how celebrity endorsements contribute to the disconnect between Hollywood and the general public. In a 2024 episode, Rogan said, "It's dangerous when people look to actors for political guidance. They don't live in the same world as the average person, yet their voices are given more weight than they should have in serious matters." And that's it for today.